I don't like the look of Fave Farm. I haven't really talked about it. I've not been super interested in the game or anything. I really like Josh's Gaming Garden, and he's posted a few videos. And Fave Farm is all over Twitter. It's all over my YouTube. They are doing a great job of handing out keys. A small Twitch streamer that I know has a key, and like he's not even super popular or famous, so Fave Farm is getting their name out there. I just want to start. I don't like the look of this game. I hate to be so negative, but it's like I think the art is ugly and very cheap. It gives me like Xbox 360 like Avatar vibes mixed with, you know, those friend Legos, like the Legos for the girls. What are they called? Let me find it. It's literally called Lego Friends. It's just like the Fave Farm gives me Lego Friends meets Roblox meets really cheap, chunky art, and I don't like it. That's the character. And I know some people, I think Josh's Gaming Garden as well, they were like, the character customization is awesome. I'm looking at it. There are a lot of options, but it's ugly. I think the art is very ugly. And I think this comes in with another point that I just have a problem with, which I tried to make a video and it didn't work. Cozy gaming. Cozy games can be cozy while also not looking like it's for an 8-year-old, you know? Fave Farm, you could have had a bit more cartoony while slightly more mature vibes. You know, I know they're fairies, but it's also like this game to me looks like it is made for my niece on her Android tablet, you know? This is just a matter of fact, not a matter of fact. This is a matter of opinion. But it's like I don't like the art style, which to me an art style is the biggest point of a game. Because let's be real, farming games, farming simulators, they're all, you boil it down, the same thing. It really is the same thing. It's a farming simulator. You can add fairies, you can add merfolk, you can add whatever. At the surface, it is, and I know Stardew Valley didn't make this game or game genre, but it all to me comes back to Stardew Valley, you know? Like it is, that Stardew Valley is like the Harvest Moon, whatever. But Stardew Valley is like the base. Like you look at these farming games and you're like, oh yeah, that was done. That's been done. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like farming games in general are just not very new and exciting. So Fave Farm says, escape the magical life of your dreams in Fave Farm, a farming sim RPG for 1 to 4 players. Craft, cultivate, and decorate to grow your homestead, and use spells to explore the enchanted island of Azoria. It's just, I'm looking at this video. It also looks like My Sims. Like just the very cheap, I don't know. It's just, this game doesn't look good to me. I don't get it. Let's scroll down. The Cozy Cabin Variety Pack. I have such a problem with the term cozy. It's so overused and all that. I saw someone who said Hades, the game Hades, we're off topic. The game Hades was a cozy game. To me, that's when it goes, all right, stop. Cozy games, like sure, technically, like anybody could say this is a cozy game, but the point of a cozy game, which I already hate the name, but like cozy, it's an actual cozy game. Most of the time, farming games fall under cozy. Hades is not a cozy game. So it's always very interesting, especially these newer games that come out. I would say post 2020, if they put the word cozy in there, you know, it's like slightly a cash grab. So what am I getting at? Do I feel like Fave Farm is a cash grab? Short answer, yes. I think the biggest reason, and I am not one who dogs on developers for their prices, especially indie. I know so many people on Steam are like, Coffee Talk is $20 and I finished it in 3 hours. That's a horrible deal. And I'm like, I literally would pay $10 an hour for a visual novel. Like if I pay $20 an hour and I can get No, yeah, $20 for 2 hours. Like, okay, fine. Like, I get it. Indie developers, I get it. But like Fae Farm, you're telling me you're starting at $40? Pre-purchase Fae Farm is $39.99 US dollars. Oh, and then there's pre-purchase Fae Farm Deluxe Edition. So I don't even, okay, well, before we get into that, right here, pre-purchase now and receive Cozy Cabin. You can get a, girl, I can't read this, Cozy Casual Farmer's Outfit. Looks like a plain farmer's outfit. You get a garden birdhouse. You get a farmhouse wallpaper, farmhouse flooring, farmhouse rug, log bench, animal portrait for pre-purchasing, which, okay, it's technically free stuff. If you're going to buy the game anyways, you get that for free. But that's crazy. Also, okay, so the editions, you have standard edition, which gives you the base game, and it does not give you official soundtrack and 2 content packs. Deluxe edition gives you base game, official soundtrack, 2 contents pack. Here's my thing. Okay? I have no problems with DLC, and I have no problems with soundtracks. My channel is made of video games and soundtracks, which I purchase most of these soundtracks because I like to support. Oh my goodness. But like the deluxe edition for a game that's not out yet, that's when I'm just like, DLC already? It's crazy. And let me tell you, okay, slightly off topic before I get to this next point. Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is my cozy game. Fire Emblem Three Houses, when the game came out, I think it was like a month or two later. No. I think when the game came out, DLC was announced. Wave 1 was a little outfit. Wave 2 and 3, maybe Wave 4 would come at later times, right? Which I didn't have a problem with because Nintendo is Nintendo. I know they can serve. I know they can pop off and give you good content packs. So Fae Farm, taking that, going into Fae Farm says the deluxe edition, the 2 Fae Farm downloadable content packs that you get in the deluxe edition, these packs will be released between December 2023 and June 2024. Number 1, you're buying something, and at the time of when the game comes out, you only will get the soundtrack. So if you're buying deluxe, you're only getting the game and the soundtrack. You are not getting a content pack. I'm just shocked. Released between December 2023 and June 2024. Just hold on to it then. Don't sell a deluxe edition. Or, yeah, just don't do that yet. That's crazy to me. That you're already selling DLC. I don't know why people are freaking out about this. So, yeah, I don't know why people are freaking out about this. So, what is that other game? Coral Island. Coral Island came out with a $5 DLC. You buy it. All funds go to like a charity. Coral Island is in early access, right? I bought the DLC because it's like a limited time. You had people in the comments going, DLC already for an early access? I hope we don't get more. And I didn't see the problem because the game is technically out. It's in early access, but the game's out. You can play the game. You get the DLC. It's in the game. Why are people not like more upset about a deluxe edition for a game that's not out yet for a pack, for 2 packs that aren't coming out until December 23rd up to June 24th? To me, I don't want to say it's slimy or anything, but it's like you just shouldn't have offered it, you know? And I get like doing it beforehand because you'll probably make more money that way instead of people buying the base game. And then later you go, hey, here's the deluxe edition add-ons, feel free to buy that. A lot of people are like, we're already done with the game, or blah 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 blah. But to me, it's still just weird, right? Keep that same energy for Coral Island, for Fae Farm. And again, December 23rd, December 2023 to June 2024. That is 6 months. Well, if you count December, I'm counting December, January, February, March, April, May, June. I'm saying that's 7 months. That's full December. 7 months, whatever. Maybe that's a long one. But like 7 months or 6 to 7 months, it could take all the way up to June 2024. Because maybe Fae Farm goes, we need more time to work on it, which is fine. But it's also like, you're really selling people. And how much is a deluxe pack? $59.99. Do you know how many games you could buy with $59.99? Somebody on my friends list already purchased this. It's crazy to me. I think it's crazy. Whew. Okay. Oh, there's even more info about it. So Fae Farms. Escape the magical life of your dreams in Fae Farm, a cozy farm sim. We already read that. Fae Farm original soundtrack. Relive your adventure in Azoria with Fae Farm's original soundtrack. Discover over an hour of the orchestral themes composed by Chris Velasco for your epic journey. So if we take a look at this, it's $20 for the DLC and the soundtrack. Interesting. Like, in theory, $20 for 2 DLCs and a soundtrack is a great price. I buy soundtracks all the time. As I said, they're anywhere from 99 cents to $10 to $15, and I normally spend $10 to $15 on soundtracks because I like to support. But it's still just like interesting. Okay, I think it's interesting to pre-sell music when, like, sure, there's videos out and there's other things, but what if your music sucks? I just find it so odd. Like, Coral Island came out with their music later after the early access has been out for like months or something, right? Even if it came out a month later, it's like the game was out. It's very strange. Or even if the music came out separately the same day as the game came out, there's no pre-purchase. I think that's my problem. You just don't know what you're signing up for, right? And again, there's videos out there. There's a bunch of gameplay. Game could be fantastic. I'm gonna get haters, but it just something rubs me the wrong way about Fae Farm. Too many people have been talking about it, and I have not seen a lot of negativity. I like to be negative. Let's start being more negative. But the more important thing, the cool thing that I wanted to look at, Fae Farm add-ons, X2. This is only the beginning of your adventure in Azoria between December 2023 and June 2024. 2 waves of additional content will be released to expand your horizons, unlock new areas to explore, introduce new characters to meet and bond with, reveal new creatures, tell new stories, and pour in more magic. Each of the 2 downloadable content packs will be automatically offered upon their release to the owners of the deluxe edition. In theory, sounds good, right? It sounds good, but I don't know, right? Yes, I'm trying to find something to be cynical about, but it's like, it's just, I don't know. For me, I don't know any information about this game. If I read that, I don't know. It would sound too good to be true almost, right? Like, kind of suspicious. Like, you're telling me only a $20 add-on gets you all that twice? I guess we'll see. I don't know. Okay, back to here. Here's something. It says cozy and customizable. Create your own character and customize your adventure with unlockable styles and decorations for your farm. The cozier your home, the better your experience. The story unfolds independently from the in-game calendar, allowing you to play at your own pace. Okay. So there's magical creatures, so there's animals, adventures at your doorstep. You have, oh god, like an RPG looking dungeon. Interesting. Let's see. Budding friendships. Gosh, these Lego Roblox characters. How can you can romance in this game? I'm not romancing a Lego. You can progress your own or up to 3 friends. I'm really interested to see how multiplayer goes. Most games that have multiplayer like this, they fail. They absolutely fail because it's very difficult to make a game multiplayer and have the multiplayer like good, you know? What game was it? Somebody there, oh my gosh, Sunhaven, I think. Apparently, like, the multiplayer just sucks. I think, but for me, it's very difficult. Probably, like, it seems like it'd be difficult to make a multiplayer in a way that doesn't like overpower the game. Because if you have 2 people or 4 people fighting one chest monster, it makes it too easy. Does it make the game too easier, or you know, what do they do? So 15 curators. Let's look what the curators have to say on Steam. Great, something went wrong. Gotta love it, Steam. All right. Someone said yes or no. They said yes to Fae Farm. Wishlist said 373 top wishlist on Steam. Oh, crack smoking time. Their review says, do people actually play these? I mean, that's my question. Like, again, it's just so popular on Twitter and YouTube and the gaming sphere. I'm just like, are we being lied to? Or are people happy to give good opinions because everybody else seems happy? And if you write a negative review, like, that's not good for you or your channel, right? Are people just lying? Are people just... What is Fae Farms up to? Create a Soul said, create your own character in this magical farming sim. Why do you... What's the point of a curator that they just tell you what the game's about? Like, be for real. Hyper Yikes said, not recommended. Yikes. Cuppa Tea Games Review said, not recommended. Not my cuppa. Which I think is very interesting because it's like, they have Flying Tank, Midnight Thunder, and Overdrive Escape, and then they have Fae Farm. You have top sellers. Fae Farm at the moment is at 1,828 top seller on Steam. Annie's Comfy Gaming, they said upcoming cozy review coming soon. You gotta love when people put in no effort. Oh my goodness. Oh, Fae Farm, great for kids of all ages. However, with such a high price point, no kids will be paying for it. Rather enjoyable and fun, but can become repetitive over time. Great, interesting information, actually. I love when games, especially cozy games, bring up the topic of kids, like a reviewer or anybody just brings up any sort of kid, because it's like, most cozy gamers, first of all, don't make games that are catered towards kids, right? Because your adult audience, like myself, we can tell it's catered towards kids. Like, it feels like that, right? But good point this guy said. The price point is so high, I cannot imagine a parent purchasing this for a child. I can't imagine many people doing this. I'm in a Discord server for Josh's Gaming Garden, and people are talking about Fae Farm, and they said, sure, it looks fine, but the price point is insane. You could buy 2. You could buy almost 3 Stardew Valleys for that price. It's insane. It is crazy. Runs on Steam Deck. 60 FPS on Steam Deck. I mean, it's Roblox, so yeah. All right, someone said, okay, well, that's a German person. The verdict could use better surface, genre, farm sim, atmosphere, cozy, combat, non-violent, probably non-violent, unique, not really, good devs, well executed, it needs work. Very interesting. Someone, you know those dots and dashes? Is that binary? Or Morse code? Someone wrote Morse code Fae Farm, so I don't know what that says, but they did recommend it. So overall, it seems quite good, quite interesting. The majority of the audience it's targeted to seem to like it and enjoy it and look forward to it. The audience that it is not targeted to seem to go, what the heck is this? You know, what is this? And then the people that are like, kind of like me, like not necessarily targeted to, but I would play the game. I personally am just like, it's fine. It doesn't look special, and I think that's my problem. It's not a special game. There's nothing to it. You're a fairy, sure, you can jump and fly, which, by the way, that animation sucks. But like, there at the core surface is nothing special to it, and I think that $39.99 price tag is going to be the biggest problem with it. I look forward, and maybe I'll update you on September the 8th in 4 days. The time I post this, Fae Farms will be out, unless I post this tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I will see day one how many reviews the games has. There are some games that I would see, like a lot of people talk about, right? You'd be like, wow, okay, this seems like it's going to be a hit. You go on Steam, there's like 89 reviews. And I know reviews don't equal purchases, but most people who will talk about the game will make a review. So I'm interested to see day one interested to see. Why did I see? I'm interested to see how many reviews Fae Farm gets day 1, and then how many reviews Fae Farm has a week in. Because again, that's a good majority of those, I would say almost the fan base, player base, people day 1, week 1. Those are going to be your reviewers who are going to give, in my opinion, very biased reviews, but like in a good way. You're going to have people who were so excited for the game give scathing reviews. You're going to have people who are like, I went in blind and I loved it. So I'm really interested to see. So thanks for watching. Nothing. It's a podcast and it's just a blank screen. Do you like the blank screen? I found this on Canva. My work pays for Canva for free. I didn't use my work one because God, that would be embarrassing. But this was like black and white, I think. And I changed the colors. It's like a bluey green. It get like Animal Crossing vibes. Do you like my profile picture as well? Someone on Fiverr did it for me. You can see their name in my character's head, which why would you do that? Why would you not even do it somewhere? Like, I think it's dumb, but whatever. I mean, I paid for it. Okay. Bye.